Has anybody else thought about what happens if we have 5 13-0 conference champions? All 5 of these teams would have a very compelling reason as to why they should be in the playoff, but there is one team that I think would not make the cut in this scenario. Let's start with the 3 locks. There is no scenario where Washington gets left out of this 4-team playoff. If Washington goes undefeated the rest of the season, they will have the Heisman winner Michael Penix Jr., they will have beaten 4 top 25 opponents and 1 more in the Pac-12 championship again. Plus, they have a top 25 offense and defense right now. There's zero chance they get left out. Up next, the winner of the Michigan and Ohio State game. Whichever team wins here will probably have the second best resume in the country. In Ohio State's case, you would have beaten 3 top 10 teams, Notre Dame, Penn State, and Michigan, and in Michigan's case, just Ohio State and Penn State. Just to be clear, this situation also assumes that Michigan does not get banned for the postseason. The third lock of this scenario is the Georgia Bulldogs. If they finish the season undefeated with an SEC championship, they will have won 30 games in a row. Plus, being the back-to-back champion, they're not going to get left out here. So now the question comes down to the number 4 spot between Oklahoma and Florida State. What really hurts both of these teams is they don't have a single ranked matchup left on their schedule. The hardest games that Florida State has left on their schedule are Miami and Florida. Meanwhile, in this scenario, Oklahoma would have beaten a top 10 Texas team twice. Now, in my opinion, with these teams being neck and neck, probably going into Selection Sunday, there's nothing Florida State would do that's more impressive than Oklahoma beating Texas again. Not only would Florida State not have as good of a win as Oklahoma beating Texas once, but Oklahoma beating Texas twice, especially the day before they decide who that 4th best team is going to be. It's an interesting debate, but I would be curious to hear what your guys' top 4 teams would be in this scenario.